again?
It's an AS. It's an AS, or AFS.
AFS,
Yeah.
AF-S or AF-I. I think the S is the only one that'll work on mine though.
Well, because Tamron sells lenses like that, Tokina sells, and Sigma, and they're a little, you know, they're off. They're a third party or something like that, and they're just as good for as often as you would use it. And the price would be less, but the quality is pretty good. These people out here talk about that lens, those lenses all the time. So trying to find B&H, I can't believe this magazine only has one camera outlet now. They used to have, you know, 10 or 15 choices. But I'm trying to find that lens here. I'm really not getting anywhere.
That's the reason I use the internet. I don't mess around with magazines anymore. I just get tired of them. But he might be able to, like I said, get better prices there. I don't know.
The Sigma only has a, and they usually do, and I'm trying to, I'm not encouraging you to spend $200 for a lens.
Why?
Because you should,
Isn't everything going up? Isn't $200? What's $200 now? About 10 years ago was $100.
oh no, no.
Well, how long ago did you buy your lenses?
Well, I can show you where that lens is about 125, 130, and
It's so new, I don't know whether the pawn shops will have them in there yet.
yeah, it's true. I'm just trying to figure out. It's weird that it doesn't say.
Itchy. Itchy, itchy.
It's weird. I was hoping that I could bring this out and there'd be 6 or 7 different places like it used to, and you could shop.
Well, they have it on the internet to where they list that particular lens I put in there, what I wanted, and it showed me all the different places and price comparisons.
Tiger Direct and all those.
I don't know whether that was in there or not.
Yeah.
I'm sure that though, there's different services that provide that stuff, you just have to look around at 2 or 3 of them.
You know, a lot of times like Newegg, you know, they all got them. If they can make $10, they're gonna make $10. This is another zoom.
Yeah.
And it's for a Sony kit camera.
Yeah.
So I'll shop into it. I'll look into it a little bit more.
While you're doing that, I'll buy one. When you find the really perfect buy, I'll say, too late, I already bought it.
I don't know. Well, look into the Sigma or something like that. Sigma.
Some different brands other than Nightcore.
A lot of, because we'll see here.
Nightcore is the company, is Nikon's lens maker, right? Yeah.
Let's see, like this one here. It has, if you're buying this model, it's a HSM, and so it can handle it. It can adapt to the Canon, the Nikon, or the Sigma camera.
Yeah.
But, dang it, Sigma lenses.
What do you give it up in quality though when you?
Not that much at all. You know, everything is precision ground and all that nowadays. Maybe if the lens for the Nikon has an ED lens element, then that could justify the $250 because that's an extra a high def dispersion thing or something like that.
You should drink some more water, Dan.
I think for the money,
I might look around and they might have a place. I haven't looked at. This is the one that auctions off eBay.
yeah.
I haven't looked at eBay. A lot of times they have refurbished stuff on there.
Yeah.
And if you look at the comments about the company, if they're
Yeah, the
a lot
buyer,
of
the
positive,
seller.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of positive stuff about them, then I feel safe. I bought a couple. I like refurbished stuff. You know why?
Oh yeah.
They take whatever defect the product has and they fix it, and then you got something that's damn near perfect.
And you still got a good warranty.
Yeah.
So, coming up event. Come see Sigma WWPI.
So I might look in there and see if they've got any. I didn't look. I have an account with them because
That's good.
I,
Yeah, there is. You
I've
know,
been buying them from them, and I was also thinking someday, rather than just doing a yard sale, I might just start putting up a few of my things that I don't want to keep anymore. Put them on eBay for auction, see what I can get for them.
Yeah. And then buy the ones. Or else figure.
That way I don't have to have people crawling all over my house,
Yeah.
coming and looking all over everything and stealing it and everything from me. You know? You use PayPal as the method that you, well actually eBay has their own payment method. They're the money handler. They stand between you and the guy. If you don't get your product, you don't pay the money.
Right. It's hard, you know. Like when you're dealing with European buyers, the people that are selling my photographs down in Placerville, Dan and that. They haven't sold anything on eBay, but they said they've had more than a couple of times where the European buyer will say they never got the product, even though they got a confirmation that it was delivered and blah 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 blah. And isn't it?
Those are the kind of guys that make it rough for everybody else.
Sure.
Yeah.
So would that be the? Don't you get a percentage in your PayPal before you send a product, or do you have to have 100% in the PayPal?
I don't know. I never sold anything.
Or would you do it like that? Would you
when I buy the stuff, I buy it from PayPal. I use PayPal to eBay. I send the money to eBay, not to the company. Okay, and they hold it until I get the product.
That makes sense.
And then they pay them after
after
X amount of days. If I haven't said I didn't get it, then they pay them. I've never been stuck by anybody. I buy little junk like I just buy junk. I bought a painted rock for my daughter. For Lori. She puts up her little art. She's found out she can make a few bucks by selling her junk. She makes Vicky Ann mad. Because she keeps calling it, she does cards, does these little cards, and she calls them trading cards, but she's selling them.
Yeah.
So Vicky Ann says she's a purist. She belongs to a trading card where they trade cards back and forth. There's no money involved. Now, on eBay, everybody buys and sells, and Vicky Ann's just way out of line. I told her, I said, leave the kid alone. She's doing what everybody on eBay does. If you don't like that, you ought to get a lawyer and sue eBay. I haven't heard from her. Maybe that's the reason she doesn't talk to me anymore. For crying sake, she's just climbing all over on Facebook. She publicly. Yeah, publicly. Blah, 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 blah.
You can sell stuff anytime you want to.
Exactly, and you can call it what you want.
Yeah.
There's no, unless there was a copyright on trading art trading cards, but they're not that I know of.
No, it's just a club called that.
Yeah.
And if you don't belong to the club,
You about had enough?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okie dokie.
Good night.
Good night. Sure you don't want some more conversation?
Good night.